Thousands of Argentines are marking the anniversary of that bloody military coup 39 years ago. As many as 30,000 people died or disappeared during the so-called dirty war that followed. Argentina has brought many people to justice, but as CCTV's Joel Richards reports, after all these years, the country remains very much divided.
The faces of the victims line the streets of Buenos Aires. This banner, a reminder of the sheer scale of the repression. The military dictatorship in Argentina lasted 7 years, between 1976 and 1983, but it left its mark on several generations. There are still families searching for the children who were stolen from their missing parents.
Soy hermana de Leonor, que desapareció embarazada de 7 meses y medio.
I am Leonor's sister. She disappeared when she was 7.5 months pregnant. As an aunt, I've been looking for my niece since 1977. As my grandchildren have recently reappeared, I have the hope that the next one is ours.
La próxima sea también la nuestra.
During the so-called dirty war, the military government is accused of the murder and torture of thousands of union leaders, activists, students and intellectuals. In many cases, they simply disappeared. Their bodies have never been found.
Argentina has set a precedent in the region when it comes to bringing to justice those guilty of crimes committed during the dictatorship.
More than 500 former military officers have been sentenced for crimes against humanity in Argentina. That's more than in neighbouring countries which also suffered under similar military rule. But investigations have also now extended beyond the role of the armed forces.
Now we are at the point to put the civilians involved on trial because no military coup has only the objective of power for the military. The military works for the owners of economic power.
Despite opening investigations, high-profile cases involving media corporations and business leaders have stalled in the courts in recent weeks. And in an electoral year, presidential candidates running in opposition to the ruling Kirchner government have suggested they will review the country's human rights policy. As Argentina continues to debate its recent past, on this 39th anniversary of the coup d'etat, thousands also say never again. Joel Richards, CCTV, Buenos Aires.